This is our Forex blog for July 29th, 2016, and I just want to go over our stats for the week, show some trades, and also show you some of the technology I developed to help me fix both problem patterns and also helping me diagnose new trades I'm developing, backtesting, adding some additional rules to keep most of the wins while getting rid of the losers. Friday was a very good day. There were about 40 trades, netted 543 pips. Very few losers, average 5 pips. The wins considerably more at 22 pips. Friday had a lot of trades and a lot of losers too, not quite as good. 326 pips, 72 trades, and the average loss was about 7 pips. The average win at 18. So it was slightly more losers than wins, but the wins were bigger, almost twice as big. This day was one of the worst in many months, only netted 90 pips. A lot of losers, they averaged 6.7 pips. Luckily, the smaller number of wins generated 11 pips. There were no big, huge wins that day. Previous day, I believe, was pretty good, 353 pips. Average loss is only 6.6 something pips. The average wins 23, so almost 4 times bigger wins than losses. And Sunday, Monday, 293 pips, 6.2 pip average loss, and 15 pip average win. I just want to showcase one of the things that I paid a Excel developer to do, because what this does is allows me to fix patterns very, very quickly. For instance, I can go and add some trades. These are from Fridays. And what it does is allows me to see how each trade fared in the past. What was the statistics on these trades? So here's Fridays. I can click on, this is for the whole week. I can run this macro, and it immediately sorts it from highest profitable trade to lowest. It tells me in the past, and some of these are newer trades, how well it did. This one had 11 trades, netted 89 pips, 8.13 pips on average, only 54% winning, but the wins were 2.7 times more than the losses. So what I do is I look at some of the losers each day. This particular pattern hits a lot with 54 trades, 59% accuracy, and it also has 3.5 times bigger wins than losses. So I'm going to tend to leave that pattern alone and focus more on trades that maybe are 50% or maybe a little bit higher than 50%, but maybe only have 1.5 times bigger wins and losses. You know, if the win was $100, or let's say $150, and the losses average 100, that would be 1.5. So this is one of the tools that's really helping me fix patterns, and it also highlights and bolds any of these variables I use that are out of range. And so if some of these are out of range, I compare them to the past trades and put in additional rules to try to get rid of some of the losers from that pattern into the future. Hopefully in the next couple months it's going to have a huge impact. Here's the dollar Swiss, did really well on Friday. Small little win here, huge win, small win, big win. Scroll, look at Thursday, nice win here. You can see bought, sold, extremely good. The euro dollar rode this almost all the way up. Previous day, small win, very small win. No other trades that day. Pound, nice 30 or 40 pip win there. Counter trend trade here, good for about 40 or 50 pips. Earlier in the day, 5 pip win, 5 pip loss, 5 pip loss. And one of the signs of when the bad trades hit that don't make money is, the number of bars once it's in the trade. So this got short, and there was about 7 or 8 bars before it got stopped out, and quite a bit of time elapsed. That's I'm more likely to leave that pattern alone versus one like this where you got in and we got stopped out in 2 bars in very little time. That's what I tend to focus my efforts on. You can see the evolution of our trading system has improved dramatically, and based on the new Excel and database tools I have, keeping track of all kinds of information so that I can add new rules in the future without even having to go look at the charts. I also take videos of each trade each day, and so I have every single trade that happened in all the 14 currencies I watch each day, and I have those going back a little over a year. So that's how I'm able to fix patterns and try to improve the winning percentages. And there's a new version today I just released, 5.079. It has tons of fixes for this week and brand new patterns I've coded up. Over 100 improvements in the trading system this week alone. And I will be able to develop faster with some of the new Excel macros and statistical tools that I have. I can focus on fixing patterns that are much more apt to cause losers in the future than others. And so it's going to hopefully improve the winning percentage dramatically in the next couple months.